Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Colin Goodwin here from Dealflo, and today we're going to be talking about smart prospecting. Now, what is prospecting? When we talk about buying real estate, there's so many different categories, so I want to set the record straight. Prospecting is a predefined set of criteria, such as a mailing list. It is people that meet your criteria, could be tax delinquent, could be probate, could be whatever it may be. These are prospects that fall into your criteria, and they're not yet leads that have come into us and opted into our system that say they might be interested in using our services. So what's the difference between traditional prospecting and smart prospecting that we use here at Dealflo? Well, traditionally what happens is you've got a list, you've got a criteria of properties or potential sellers. This is a list that I got directly from Travis County here in Austin, Texas. And what we usually do is we take this list and we manually send them a postcard. We put the sales copy on it, we put a phone number, and we send that to them. Well, what ends up happening is we send that list and it hits a wall. We just give them a phone number, and this is what I'm calling not smart. This is traditional prospecting, right? All these hit a wall, and that wall is your cell phone. They've all got to come to you, and now you're stuck here on the other side with taking calls. You're extremely busy. You're missing calls. You're getting bad leads. You're dealing with tire kickers. You're having long conversations about people's life stories that you don't want to deal with, and ultimately you get frustrated and things begin to break. And what ends up happening is we get super busy. We send out mailer, we get busy. And then we go either get deals or we hash out those leads, and then hurry, we need new leads. So we send 1,000 more when we know that we need to be sending thousands and thousands of letters at all times. So smart prospecting changes the game by doing two things. First, we take this list and we extract the data. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're not going to just use this Excel spreadsheet. We're going to import this into our CRM system, which at Dealflo, we use Podio as the central hub for all our automations. So we're going to take that and we're going to equip our postcards with smart links. Now you can see here, we've got either a website or we've got a phone number. And here's where the automation comes into play. When they get this postcard and we split test, we're always split. There's no one right way to do things. So we test yellow, we test red, we test pink, we test purple, we test websites, we test phone numbers. Regardless, what happens when they go to this website, now magic happens. We have pixels on our websites, and now we can haunt them across the internet. Anytime they're on Facebook, they're going to see us. Anytime they're on Google, they're going to see us. Anytime they're anywhere on the internet because they visited our site, we're going to be able to follow them around until they become a deal. Same thing goes with phone numbers. What happens when they get a phone number is they get a voicemail that says, hey, I'm going to follow up with a text message immediately following this call. You send them a text message, it sends them to a link, sends them to the website. This is all automated. You don't have to do a thing. You can be accepting tens of thousands of inbound leads at any given time without ever picking up the phone. Once they visit the site or once they click on the text, that's when we embed the smart links, and that's when the magic starts to happen. So let me show you what the smart link technology does. So we send our letters out, we get hits. You can see here in the middle, we've got this honeycomb of this, represents a neighborhood. We've got letters going, we're getting some hits, and the hits are represented by the location icon. Now they have two options. Like I said, we're always split testing, we're always optimizing. So we can send them to a phone number or we can send them to a website. Hey, call this phone number, text this phone number, or visit this website. If they call the phone number, they're going to get a voicemail immediately from us. I'm going to automatically send them, and no, it's not actually you calling. It's a pre-recorded voicemail that we're going to send to them, and then we're going to follow up with a text that looks just like this. Greetings, I received your contact information for a website and excited to work with you. Next, simply click on this link to take the next step. And what that's going to do is it's going to take them to the website where we have pixels on the website. Now we can start tracking and start seeing what they do. So we can have questions on our website. Hey, how motivated are you? How soon would you like to sell? Have you tried to sell this in the past? And based on their actions, we can market to them separately here in the future using retargeting. So now from eternity, they're going to see us on Facebook, like I said. And if they turn out to be a bad lead, we're going to know that because they're going to go to our website, and based on the criteria that they select, we're going to know if we even want to pay to remarket to them. So if they're a sour lead, we're going to throw them out. We're not going to waste our money. That's what smart link technology does. We follow them, we track them, we use this to our advantage until we convert them to a deal. So let's talk about tracking. So split test and optimize, you'll hear that from me all the time. Direct mail is usually a nightmare. So Dealflo solves this problem on many levels. First of all you have to do is upload the list into our software, and it's going to automatically send the letters to them. You don't have to go to the post office. You don't have to hire a third party. You simply use the Dealflo software to go ahead and input the leads, and automatically, I would just want to reiterate, once you upload that, and a letter automatically goes out. You upload 10,000 prospects, 10,000 letters go out. Not once, but many times, and I'm going to show you how that's important here in a second. So we have postcard 1 going out, postcard 2, postcard 3. We've got different sales copy. We've got different colors. We've got different messages. And a lot of times people don't have the capability to track this, and you spend thousands of dollars as an investor sending out direct mail, and you're just hoping that something sticks. You're throwing a lot at the wall, hoping something sticks. Well, with SmartLink technology, we're able to see which postcards actually work and which ones are converting us, bringing us the most money. So we send out a couple variations to different markets. Like I said, this always changes. This is the beauty of Dealflo. We are a partner in this with you. We show you and we actually implement this technology for you, and so we walk you through every step of the way. It's like having a partner. This is not a software. We are a full service agency that helps you do all of these things. We pick the best performers and then we capitalize. We put more money towards that one, and then we increase our volume while decreasing our expenses. It's a beautiful thing. So let me talk about retargeting, and this is where the smart links really become magical, like I said. So once we upload them into our software, you can see over here on the offline column, a postcard goes out. And then our SmartLink technology is smart enough to know, did this person react to this postcard or did they just ignore it? So after 30 days, it says, wow, we sent this out. Did this person respond? And remember, this is over tens of thousands of postcards. It can track every single individual one. You don't have to think about it for another second. So if they did, great. We're going to start that process. We're going to send them texts, voicemails. We're going to get them to our online systems. Again, we're out on the beach. We're doing whatever we need to do. We're doing our high yield activities while our automated systems are taking care of this. If no, they didn't respond, guess what? It's going to be smart enough to send them another one. This time we can switch up the messaging. We can switch up the color. If they didn't respond to a postcard, we can send them a letter. If they didn't respond to a URL, we're going to send them a phone number. We're going to switch it up to them 60 days later. Hey, did that person respond again? Yes or no? If they did, boom, they're in our process. We're going to follow up with them until they make it happen. No, we're going to send them another postcard. This can go on for weeks, months, years. You know those cards that you send out and you get a call 2 years later? Well, we're going to keep following up with these people, and it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. It's going to be happening automatically based on the sequences that we build. Now, here's where the magic happens. This is where we take dumb postcards that are paper and we convert them to smart online assets. So say they did contact us within that 30 days. We've got a pixel on our website. Once they visited and they opt into our form, we're going to be able to track them and follow them around the internet. I know it's creepy, but hey, that's the world that we live in right now. So, hey, did it convert to a deal? Yes, it converted to a deal. It takes them automatically out of the mail sequence, number one. It takes them out of the marketing on Facebook, so we're not wasting our money, and so we're not sending the wrong message. Once we get a deal, we don't want to jeopardize it by continuing to market to them. So it pulls them out of that flow, and it starts that automatic deal flow. We're going to start sending them contracts, the whole 9 yards. You can start, your wheels are probably starting to turn. The possibilities of what you can do with this are endless. But hey, once they came online, but they did not convert to a deal, hey, it's going to be hitting up them. It's going to follow the same flow chart, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it may be, but it's going to be emails, text, voicemails, Facebook. They're going to be reminded of us wherever they go, and we're going to be top of mind for when it's an opportune time for them to sell their home. They're going to think of us because we have been everywhere. They know exactly where to find us. All they have to do is check their email, check their voicemail, and then log on to Facebook, and they're going to see us. So that's where this is extremely powerful. And another awesome feature of the Dealflo system is driving for dollars. So say you're out canvassing a neighborhood and you come across a home that you think would be a good lead. Traditionally, you write that down, you scratch it down on a piece of paper, you go home, you look up the county data. I mean, it takes a long time. Driving for dollars is a monotonous process. Not anymore. All you have to do is pick up your phone, simple voice command, 123 Main Street, Austin, Texas, boom, and it automatically sends a postcard to them, and it gets them in this whole sequence, this whole flow. That is the power of smart prospecting, and that's what we do here at Dealflo. It is an absolute game changer. It automates the whole process. It converts it to online. It saves you thousands and thousands of dollars, and it keeps your pipeline full of qualified leads at all time to help you scale your business in a predictable and manageable fashion.